Good evening and welcome back, everyone. Well, millions of Americans suffer from depression, but doctors say medicine may not always be the best option. Many physicians are telling patients to put down the pill and exercise more.
Victoria?
Well, Traffic Tracker 2 has taken to the skies this evening to let you know what your traffic reports will look like. And so far, things are looking very good out there. Let's go out there and show you a live aerial view of downtown Baltimore.
Maryland State Police are trying to catch drunk drivers on state highways. One way is by conducting sobriety checkpoints. In the first part of his series, WMDT's Chuck Rafferty and photographer Tony Franklin take you out on the roads as Maryland State troopers prepare for a night of checkpoints. Justin, thank you very much. And taking a look at the Toyota traffic report for you this morning, things are still moving very well around the Beltway. You can take a look right here, 695 at I-70. No delays for you there on the inner or the outer loop. A bloody day for Americans in Baghdad. Good evening, everyone. As always, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Victoria Gaither. The U.S. military says 7 U.S. soldiers have been killed in fighting today with Shiites in Baghdad. ABC News, of course, has the latest. So far, 607 Americans have been killed overseas. It's the final week of the Maryland General Assembly session. Key pieces of legislation like slots and taxes remain on the table. WMDT's Chuck Rafferty spoke with one Eastern Shore lawmaker who says they must come to a conclusion on the budget. Now, Angela Andre will have the latest from Annapolis this week, so make sure you join us for that information. An elderly woman is dead after trying to cross the street to get to her mailbox. The accident happened in Laurel, Delaware yesterday evening. Delaware State Police say the 81-year-old woman was hit by Scott Parrott. No charges have been filed so far in the case. It is still under investigation. Delaware lawmakers are getting tough on criminals who commit a crime with a handgun, but critics say the new crackdown on gun-related crime may leave no space to house criminals. Last year, Republican House Speaker Terry Spence proposed drastically upping penalties for the use of a firearm during the commission of a serious crime. Under current law, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony carries a 3-year sentence. Plus, shooting a gun during the commission of a felony would result in a mandatory 25-year sentence. Critics argue the new laws will bring in criminals, but the state will have no place to put them. Gunfire broke out at a dance at Fairleigh Dickinson University in New Jersey overnight. Officials say one student was shot and several others were stabbed. The fight involved visitors to the school as well as students from its 2 campuses. Authorities are searching for that gunman tonight. Somerset County authorities hope to get autopsy results of a man whose body was found late this week at a wooded campsite. Authorities say an autopsy report from the state medical examiner's office is incomplete. Detectives with the Somerset Bureau of Investigations found the body Thursday during a hunt in a wooded region near Marion Station. Preliminary evidence suggests the man had been dead between 6 to 18 months. A sleeping bag and other items found to indicate the man had been living at the site. Detectives are looking into missing persons reports. A mother in Texas accused of stoning 3 of her sons, killing 2 of them, is acquitted. The verdict came down late yesterday. Here's a look at what happened inside of that courtroom. It will be up to doctors to determine how much time she will spend in the mental hospital. Well, coming up next, Brian Shields is on the job with Power Kicks. We'll see just how well he's able to handle himself. But first, meteorologist Brock Shapiro is here with a look at our work week forecast. Brock, what can you tell us? I hope it's good.
It's a little cold. I don't know if that's good or bad. But showers Thursday, Friday. And Saturday, Sunday,
Brock, I always have to laugh because I look at the calendar and it's April, but it doesn't feel like April, and no. I just don't know what's going on.
If you remember last year, we actually had snow that postponed one of the Baltimore games.
That's right, it did. You're right.
I'm glad we're not that cold, but like you said, it just never fails.
Right. And actually, speaking of the game, I'm sure Sean's going to talk a little bit more about it, but the O's played tonight, and people were up there in Baltimore probably with some heavy coats on out there for the game.
Probably freezing.
That's right. Plus, we also have to say congratulations.
That's right.
The WB cheerleaders apparently came in first place in cheerleading competition in Ocean City, so great for them. Yeah.
And we know they're good because earlier today we had one of our former cheerleaders here.
That's right.
And he was teaching me how to do backflips. So.
Yeah, and actually I heard you guys doing those backflips.
I know, it's real quiet.
Brock, thank you very much. Well, this week, WMDT's Brian Shields flexed his muscles and went on the job with one hard-hitting, high-flying form of art. Take a look at this. Wow, Brian Shields, that was very good. Still to come, why doctors are saying exercise might be the best policy for people suffering from depression. We're going to take a look at that in our Family Health Report. Plus, the hottest new compact cars at the auto show in Los Angeles. Folks, you don't want to miss these cars. We'll be right back. Good evening and welcome back, everyone. Well, millions of Americans suffer from depression, but doctors say medicine may not always be the best option. Many physicians are telling patients to put down the pill and exercise more. The Compact Auto Show in Los Angeles is rolling out some pretty cool looking cars. And if you have the money, of course, the sky is the limit. Take a look. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. What's it going to be like out there?
I don't know if I want to know. It's going to be cold, and it's going to be windy, so just bundle up. But it gets better for Wednesday, where we're going to see highs potentially in the low 60s, but I'll go for 55.
All right, Brock. And as always, thanks so much for staying up with us tonight. We'll see you again soon. Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good night.
It can be a long, dark road for people suffering from mental illness, a road to nowhere. But there is a group of people working to bring light to those in need.
Oh, just walk around, help yourself.
Wilmar Sterling, the director of Lower Shore Friends, is putting together a program for February, which includes motivational phrases from Dr. Martin Luther King. He's reminded of how Dr. King overcame adversity to shape our country. Sterling, who once suffered from mental illness, encourages recovering patients to beat the adversity in their lives. His drop-off center in Salisbury helps many to do just that.
The importance of Lower Shore Friends, number one, is peer support. It's people who are living with an illness who are able to share their experiences and help someone else.
Help someone like Richard Heyer, who suffers from mental illness, but who is still able to work and function like you and me.
It gives me a job. I live independent by myself, which Go-Getters help me do that in Lower Shore Friends. And I do maintenance work here.
Linnell Wheatfall originally saw the need for Lower Shore Friends and started the program.
Instead of just sitting around at a day program, I knew it was a lot of us that were more functional, like we could go on with our everyday lives.
For nonprofit organizations like Lower Shore Friends, funding is always an issue. Right now, they desperately need a new van to reach out to people in rural areas. Sterling believes anyone can fight mental illness. It's all about accepting it.
With this program, it's about acceptance. It's about you accepting your illness, but realizing, like with any medical condition, with the right medicine or counseling or what have you, therapy, you belong to the world.